Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Can you all hear me? My name is Rabbi Manny Shevitz, and I am very pleased that you invited me to be with you today, and I've prepared a few words for this important occasion.
We are keeping the wedding theme going here this morning. You know the voice, you know the look. Senator Bernie Sanders.
But I'm not getting. I'm already married, happily married.
That wasn't the only movie you were in. That was about 20 years ago. Where did this sidelight come from?
Well, filmmakers came to Burlington, and my wife and I ended up. She was head of the youth office at the time. They needed extras, and we got involved in the films.
Actually, I have a political reason to bring it up this morning as well. You're running now for president for the second time. It's tight competition now among the Democrats. One of the things we're hearing from voters is they know you've got plans, they know you got passion, they want to know more about you as a person. Do you kind of accept that critique, and what do you do about it?
Well, I think two things. I think, of course, people have a right to know about who you are as a person and your family and your life. I think sometimes the media goes overboard on that and does not pay enough attention to what you are trying to do to transform the country. So the issues that I talk about are health care for all people. You may like me or you may not like me, but the truth of the matter is every American is entitled to health care as a human right.
And you're addressing that by going, I think, in about a month, the 20th anniversary of when you rode a bus up to Canada with people who were facing diabetes, trying to shed a light on the issue of prescription drug prices. You're also proposing Medicare for all. You know the critique that is out there right now on your plan, that it's going to require raising taxes, that it's going to require doing away with private insurance companies, and that the political critique for a lot of Democrats, you're pushing the party too far to the left.
Well, the critique is coming from the insurance companies and the drug companies who will spend tens and tens of millions of dollars to maintain a dysfunctional healthcare system, which makes huge profits for them, while 80 million Americans today either have no health insurance or are underinsured with high deductibles and high copayments. Furthermore, as I hope we'll discuss, we pay by far the highest prices in the world for prescription drugs. So, of course, the insurance companies and the drug companies like the current system. They're doing just great. But meanwhile, we are spending, as a nation, twice as much per person as are the people of other countries around the world who guarantee health care to all of their people.
The people who say, I'm paying for my insurance, I like it?
Well, first of all, people do not like their health insurance companies. What they like is their doctors and their hospitals. The truth is that right now, millions of Americans cannot get to the doctors that they want because their doctors are not in their networks unless they pay out-of-pocket cost. Under a Medicare for all single-payer system, every American will have freedom of choice with regard to the doctor you want, with regard to the hospital that you want. And that is the strength of the Medicare for all system.
You've also been addressing the issue of income inequality. All the candidates are also putting out new plans to address racial inequality and the wealth gap for African Americans. We're seeing the debate over reparations, over busing. This morning you have an essay in the Washington Post where you say the straightest path to racial equality is through the 1%.
Right.
What do you mean by that?
What I mean by that is we have two issues. Number one, you have three people in America, if you can believe it. This is called oligarchy. Three people own more wealth than the bottom half of America. That's insane. That's wrong. Meanwhile, in the midst of that, you have massive racial inequalities where the average white family has 10 times more wealth than the average black family, massive disparities in education, redlining and housing, financial services, and so forth. So as a nation, we have got to address both issues. We have to deal with the overall issue of inequality in America. We have to deal with the racial inequality as well.
And does that include reparations?
It includes focusing attention on the most distressed communities in America, which are often minority communities.
This campaign is different from the last time around. You don't have a single focus. Do you think you're going to have trouble breaking out of this pack?
Well, I'm feeling really good. I mean, we have received now 2 million individual campaign contributions, averaging $19 apiece. I think that's an all-time world record in terms of the number of individual contributions. We have over 1 million volunteers. We're very strong in grassroots activism in the early states. So we're feeling very good. And I think our message is that we cannot continue an economy in which the rich are getting richer when corporate America, whether it's the pharmaceutical industry, the insurance industry, whether it is the military-industrial complex, they're doing phenomenally well. Yet half of the people in this country are living paycheck to paycheck, and you got 500,000 Americans sleeping out on the streets today. We need an economy that works for everybody, not just the people on top.
Senator Bernie Sanders, thanks for coming in this morning. And if you want to go renew your vows, we can take you outside. Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.